Hey guys. Oh yes, I am wearing a filter while I'm out here. Yes, I am. There'll be no judgment, but you can still see wrinkles on my forehead, so it's not all the way flawless. Anyways, I'm out here on my walk run, and I've done a mile and a half so far. So I'm like, let me pass the time. I haven't gone on here and chopped it up with y'all live for a while. So let's talk about Donald Trump and the guilty verdicts. He got 34 yesterday. And some of the reaction online has been crazy. I just seen Shamar, and not Shamar Moore, the other Shamar, that one down there, and he's saying Donald Trump, and they lying on this man. Let me tell you something. Don't feel bad for Donald Trump. He was caught lying over 30,000 times to the American people. It just makes me laugh that people are so fake outraged over this. When this man said when he gets in office, it's basically a payback tour to anyone that went against him or didn't agree with him or didn't help him. Okay? So let's not be fooled and be very clear. This is a man that has changed so much, No, it's not Trump over Biden. Brittany, you sound crazy. And then you're a woman too. And I hope you're not a woman of color saying stuff like that, because the Republican agenda is taking away diversity programs, anything that helps you out and level the playing field. Now, we wouldn't need that if our country was free of racism and bias, but it's not. Okay? Is Biden a perfect president? Fuck no. Absolutely not. There's issues with him. I hate how is handling the conflict in Gaza. I absolutely hate it. But if you want to go by that, Trump said that he would wipe Gaza off the face of the earth. That's what he said. And not trying to give aid like the current administration is. Now, do I agree with the current administration's handling? No, I don't. Do I want to go back to what we was going through in 2020? Hell no. Do you remember how horrible that was? Do you remember we was locked in our houses, locked down? That wasn't under Biden. Do you remember the vaccines and all that stuff? People get fired? That wasn't from Biden. That wasn't during Biden. That was during Trump. Do you remember losing 1 million people in America? That wasn't because of Biden. That was the mishandling of COVID. Am I getting paid for this? No, but I wish I was. If there's someone that's from the administration wants to pay me to speak the message, the talking points, I will. But I'm going to do it anyways because I care. Listen, we can complain about the two candidates because of our citizens. That's all we got. There's not a third option. Third option is a waste of time. If you want to vote third option, you might as well vote for Trump because that's who's going to help. Yeah, we don't need to get back to that. Look how riled up the racists got during his term. They were just so blatant with it because they felt like, well, we have a friend in the White House that's okay with this. And that alone is enough for me to not vote with him, not rock with him. Do you remember the climate of the country? Do I have to remind you? The country was on fire. The riots, the looting, the so-called law and order parties against, that was all the time during his administration. Okay? Sometimes I just have to remind y'all because I see people kind of drinking the Kool-Aid and, getting easily impressed by shiny things on them, like those whack-ass sneakers. I can't believe some of our brothers are starting to feel a way like, yeah, I can relate to him. How the fuck can you relate to him? I shared this story so many times, y'all. When I used to be friends with this man, I had to check him. He told me, do not waste my time with black men. Y'all are all broke and have no money, so you're not worth much. I had to check the shit out of him. I said, what will make you think that's okay to say that? And to say that to me? And I just found that really offensive to just write off a whole demographic of people over what you think is their worth or lack thereof about money. Let me remind y'all that he refused to rent to black people and got in trouble for that. Was sued over that. Let me remind y'all when those teenagers, the exonerated five, formerly known as the Central Park Five, that were exonerated, Donald Trump wanted to, he spent like what, $65,000 or $85,000 of his own money to take out an ad calling for their execution. Execution. Meanwhile, you got all these sexual abuse cases your goddamn self. Pot, meat, kettle. Pot, meat, kettle. That alone is a reason to not rock with him. Yeah, Biden's old. Oh, so is Trump. I don't know who's wearing a diaper. Well, I do know. Allegedly. I'm not voting for that. I hope after this election, we can get to the point where we have a fresh batch of candidates coming in with fresh ideas that are for the people and not just for the top 1 to 5%. And the biggest con job ever pulled is how this billionaire that shits on a gold toilet got broke ass poor people in red states living in trailer parks, got 4 or 5 teeth amongst them, got y'all to really think that this man has you have something in common with this man. He wouldn't even let y'all into Trump golf courses to come take a look at it. Trust me. He ain't fucking with y'all. He's not. He's playing a character like that. You're his guy. You're his people's. Trust me. He's a rich snob. He likes celebrities. He likes folks with access and means. And he got y'all people, broke people, which I'm not saying it's not, I'm not dissing you. I'm just saying you're not anywhere near his financial bracket. He has you really thinking that y'all have common ground? What is the common ground besides racism? I'll wait. So the rich billionaire makes you feel better, like you're better than somebody else in this country. Well, at least I'm not a Muslim. Or at least I'm not black. Or at least I'm not in the LGBTQ community. That's all he's doing for you. It's an emotional response. Financially, what did he do? Let's point out some more lies, shall we? And hypocrisy. This motherfucker did not want to give y'all stimulus checks. Congress did that. Senate. Okay? He was against it. But when it did happen, he insisted that his name be on the check and signing it as if it came from him. And you dumb people believed it. I'm not talking to the ones that didn't believe it. I'm talking to the ones that did. Y'all believe that shit. Trump is cheap, y'all. He ain't giving nobody no money out of his pocket. It's your money that you already paid in taxes. Remember those Christmas tree clubs we used to do back in the day when we were broke? Put like $10 aside every week out of our paycheck. So when Christmas comes along, we have a whole bunch of money to use to go shopping. That's all that is. It's money you already paid in. Did not come from Trump. It was not a gift. Okay? Please don't believe all this. I'm going to create a show and get some very outgoing personalities. And it's going to be political. And we're going to break shit down. It's going to be basically politics for dummies. Politics for beginners. I won't say people. See why people wouldn't care. And I want y'all to care. I want y'all to know. You know, so never has there been a time like now where people could be so manipulated with the headline that's not even real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy to just, like, tell you whatever. Because no one's going to go do the research and look it up and see what the policy is or see what the entire speech is. They just want to go by the headline. They want you to do the work. Tell them what the story's about. and they just have an emotional reaction. We got to be more emotionally intelligent. Take the feelings out of it. Y'all gonna fuck around and let this man get back in office. Y'all need to look at Project 2025. He already told y'all when he gets back in office, if he wants to make it where police are not held accountable for whatever they do. They already barely are accountable. We just had a few get held accountable after George Floyd. Just a few. And you already want to go back and make it where they get free passes? Who do you think that's going to hurt the most? Poor people. And as long as this society keeps poor people, black and white people that are all poor mutually, not in the high tax brackets, fighting against each other, they can control us. If we all got together and ever got on the same page and saw it for what it was, we'd be so powerful, and they wouldn't try it. And they wouldn't get away with it. You know? But I think black and white people in the same tax bracket have a lot more in common than rich people and poor people. Okay? And you may think, oh, we're the same skin color, but he's rich and I'm poor. But, you know, he has my back. No, he doesn't. He has the back of money. Okay? Your camaraderie should be in your financial circles. That's where your like minds are. Your best interests. Promise you that. Anyways. Let me see what y'all saying. And you black Trump supporters, listen. If you make a whole bunch of money and you're like, you know what, I'm in that 1%, I want that tax break. I can understand that. But if you like one of these brothers, these coons like Tim Scott that go ahead and have no facial hair, shave your mustache off, look hella weird, and be shucking and jiving and trying to hug Trump from the back like the way Kanye did, I have no respect for you. You know it's bullshit. You want that VP position so bad, it ain't gonna happen. I don't get not voting. They're not the same. And I'm tired of hearing it. Fix my Wi-Fi, I'm outside, yo. And let's be very clear about Trump being so hard on immigration. Outside of locking kids up in cages and having them away from their parents and fucking up and a whole bunch of them dying, even from the sidelines, being a little hater, being out when he's not even inside the club, Republicans drafted a policy bill, right, that would deal with immigration. Democrats said, all right, we'll go with it. Biden said, you know what? Y'all get to my desk, I'll sign it. And we can start working on this immigration issue that we have. Trump, hating from the sidelines, in between diaper changes, says, hey, y'all, don't sign that. Don't go vote. If you vote for that, it'll solve the problem. And I can't run on that. How selfish is that? So you don't want to fix the problem. You just want to use it so you can win the election. Biden wanted to. Okay? You can't hear me? Oh, let me see. So Biden wanted to. The show, we pre-recorded tonight's show yesterday. It's a new show, though. We did it yesterday. So we can have Fridays off. Sometimes. Okay? Damn, my Wi-Fi keeps going in and out, but I'm on the road. What am I supposed to do? So, there was a solution in place for immigration. Trump told his... He's cut me off. Trump told his minions, he instructed them to not go along with voting for the policy that would help, address immigration. So does he care or not care? You don't care. You just want to have something to criticize Biden for. And we did it. We all saw what you did. You're no longer a Democrat? Okay, well, good luck to you. And red states. All y'all's economy, except for pretty much Texas and Florida. Well, Florida's going down now because of whack-ass DeSantis. Y'all be struggling for money every year. Y'all don't collect enough taxes because it's very broke. Wages are down. People doing real bad in these states: Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, Arkansas. Whole bunch of them, right? So the blue states that y'all be bitching about have to send their extra money to y'all to help you out. And then y'all be wanting to vote against policies that would help your own people, your senators. Just don't get it. We're going to be going hard up until this election. And I'm sick of it. Democrats, you suck at messaging. You're not good at telling what you do good, do well. And you need some people with some fire up under them to get your messaging out. Alright. I'm going to do a politics podcast. It's happening. There's a few people I really want to work with. We're going to get this shit going. It's going to be edgy. We talking just like I talk here. Cussing and everything. Because I'm an East Coast chick. Still. But just have to be real and break stuff down for folks. And not talk about people's heads. But yeah, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired of like one side, the D's, being so meek and not really putting it out there. And just giving it to the people straight like they need to. Because the right is loud and wrong. Just loud, no solutions, just stop, just obstructionists. All y'all do is stop shit. Y'all don't have no plans. You be like, oh, Obamacare, let's give it a bit. Okay, fine, what's the solution? Illegal immigration. Give it affirmative action. The LGBTQ community. Y'all talk about everything but the problem. And as far as y'all hatred towards the LGBTQ plus community, y'all have your fucking nerve. When so many of these rich white men in your party are on the low having relations with boys, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Live your truth. But don't be doing it on the low and then going into Congress and voting against protections for this community. That's what I'm talking about. When I do this podcast, we saying names. Oh, yes, we are. Because there's a whole bunch of y'all on the low. And then y'all be so against certain things. And sex trafficking and all this kind of stuff in public. But then people like Matt Gaetz busted taking underage girls across state lines. Hypocrite much? So anyways, we gonna care about the takeaway rights. Wanna stay the fuck out of my bedroom in my uterus and worry about your own. Okay, thank you. Worry about, stop being up in everybody's business. The Republicans used to be the party that won. I'm 51. Now, I'm sick of, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in dating nobody right now. I'm over it. Watch, this car's about to roll up on me. I don't. Okay. Anyways, we're going to talk more about this stuff. I'll do a podcast, and we're going to get it together. All right.
Just keep it up, sweet. I promise you, like you're in high school.
I'm old as hell, so thank you. Thanks. This guy sounds like I'm in high school. He lying, but that's okay. I ain't been in high school. Shit. $33 years? Okay, anyways. So people that say they regret voting for Biden, right? Can y'all tell me why you regret voting for Biden? Like, what is it that affected your life? Outside of what you hear is one thing. I remember at one point inflation was super high. Food was okay. Interest rates are so high. Yes, I understand that. But tell me, someone who's regrets that they voted for Biden, what has changed in your personal life, in real life, not what you hear or see on the internet? What has changed in your life? He's the worst president. No, he's not. He's fixed a lot of shit that Trump did. Bringing up his son. Okay, yeah, his son's a crackhead. I can agree with you on that. But so is Donald Trump's. He's a cokehead. Allegedly. Okay. He'd be geeked out on social media looking a hot ass mess. So, okay, those two even, they cancel each other out. What else? Let me see what people are saying. I don't regret voting for him. He can only do so much. That's true. Biden committed treason. How did he commit treason? And how? Okay, how did Biden commit treason? And how did Trump not commit treason? Everything is worse under Biden. Really? Were you locked down in your house for almost a year under Biden? Were you? Were you not able to get hand sanitizer under Biden? Did Biden throw paper towels at hurricane victims? Oh no, that was Trump. Okay. I really want to know. Biden causes so much inflation and so much chaos. Biden's ties to the Ukrainian. See, y'all be saying these headlines, but y'all don't give me anything like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Did Trump forgive 5 million people, give loan forgiveness, student loan forgiveness to 5 million people to cure themselves of COVID? Is that Trump? Did Biden have protesters tear gas so we can take a picture with an upside down Bible? He's supporting a genocide. Every single president in our history has been blindly supportive and 100% supportive of Israel. Do I agree with it? No, I don't. This was a walk and talk today. I'm not running today because my hair is freshly done, so I'm being a little bit vain. But when I get back to my house, then I'm gonna do the abs and the squats and that kind of stuff. But I'm just gonna I'm doing like a 3-mile walk today. Okay. Salaries and hourly wages increased under Biden. Yes, they did. And also, so you know, a lot of small things that are not worth like having a big parade over have gotten done. CHIPS Act, capping prescriptions for folks, especially insulin. Drug prices are out of control in America. Appointed lots of black women judges. Got a lot of that. First black woman on the Supreme Court. Meaningful stuff. What's up, Miranda? From Deal and O'Deal Island. Exactly. What have the Bidens done for small business owners? Lord. I don't know, you have to look that up. I know he's not giving a tax break to billionaires. Hello from Boston. Stability, no chaos, that's true. Who lost? Oh yeah, I know people lost. Okay, big. Some said I'm a small business owner. He's done a lot. Okay. I know Michelle Obama, the Obama family, just want to send my condolences. Michelle Obama's mom passed away today. She's the first grand lady of first black grand lady in America. So my condolences go out to the entire family. What's up, Eric Sermon? What's going on? I haven't seen you in a long time. Does Trump still have a chance after losing the trial? Yes, he does. His little cult they're excited. They're not the majority, y'all. They're like 30% of the country. But we have so many people that don't vote, and they're like, I don't care this year. So that little 30% can win and then speak for everybody. Okay. What is going on with your lips? I have a filter on. And my line on the side. Why? What is it? Does that affect your life in any way? Ma'am? What's going on with yours? Let's see. Look at all the trees down my neighborhood, y'all. We had a tornado hit the other day. So people putting all their trees out to be picked up by bulk trash. It took my fence out. Thank God it didn't take out any of my windows or hit my actual house. But it definitely took my fence out. You know how much it is for a new fence? Like 20 racks. It's crazy. Okay. I'm getting closer to home. I don't want to show you exactly where I live, but I'll take a few more comments and questions, and then I got to go. Oh yeah, please look up Project 2025 and all the things that the Republicans want to do if Trump gets in office, and it's very scary stuff. They want to be able to replace government workers with their loyalists. In other words, say you work for the government right now, right? You have a government job, and you've been doing it for the last 10, 15 years, 20 years. They want to reserve the right to be able to tell you to kick rocks, and we're going to put people that are loyalists, meaning you do and think the way we want you to, into those positions. They also want to give immunity to police officers. They also want to make it where you cannot protest when your rights are being taken away, and they can throw you in jail, like in dictatorships. They already have passed this law in 3 states. Texas is one of them. So, say a police officer murders a little kid, and we're all outraged and we take to the streets. They can arrest us for peacefully protesting. Okay? I'm not talking about breaking and stuff and fucking shit up. So, that's a couple of the things. I'm going to break it all down and look into it and get more talking points from there. I'm just going off my top of my dome right now, but it's like a lot of scary stuff in there that you're like, wait, what? Who would approve this? And you gotta look at who it's gonna benefit and who's gonna hurt. Project 2025 is frightening. It's fascism, pure and simple, and turns the Constitution upside down. Yeah, Republicans say they're against criminals. They're against black and brown criminals, not against rich ones or white ones. So that's the problem. Listen, I'm not for black criminals, brown criminals. I'm not for any criminals. If you are hurting people and stealing, I'm not for you. But like, don't be like, oh, okay, I'm okay with these kind of criminals, but not those. Absolutely not. No, Democrats and Republicans did not approve 2025. See, y'all be just putting so much fake shit out there. Okay. Yeah, you better show up. And black people right now, you should be offended that a president, a former president, a candidate, let me call him a candidate because he's not a president right now, would think that him putting out them ghetto ass, cheap ass, made in China sneakers that are so thin, definitely give you corns. Oh, rabbits. How cute. I have very short attention span, ADHD. That and the fact that he's a criminal, has a mugshot, that's supposed to resonate with you because, you know, you're all so tied into that criminal life. And that makes him more relatable. Are you fucking serious? He shits on a gold toilet. I'm going to go ahead and say this. Biden was one of the poorest people in the Senate when he was in there. And one of the poorest vice presidents. He used to take the train to work and had some financial issues, and Obama helped him out with his house. He wasn't balling like that and not beholden to the people that, oh, look at my yard, that Trump is. Anyways, I gotta go. I don't need y'all seeing exactly where I live, but I'm in the vicinity. But yeah, those golden sneakers together. All right, we're gonna do more of this and break stuff down. Bye. What's going on here?